going to just briefly tell us about, I have some other things real quickly. A sign of an abuser. Number one, he is cruel, or he or she is cruel, controlling, and causes mental distress. So if you notice that they are messing with your mind, they are oppressing you. They're trying to get you into a state where your emotions are all over the place and you cannot think. I don't know if he loved me. I don't know if you do love me. I don't know. That's what they're doing. They're oppressing you. They're controlling. They're deceitful. They're arrogant. They have no one can handle me. Most times abusers don't feel like they can be punished by law or by man. And when I say man, woman, man, they don't feel like anybody can handle them. That they are uncontrollable. And abuse is about control of the mind and emotions. Ultimately, they want control of your body. They just want total control. How they do this is they first tear you down verbally. Then they isolate you. Then they physically abuse you. Because of physical abuse, all abusers, some abusers go straight in for the physical abuse. But if they're going straight in for the physical abuse, they already know that they can do it. They've already watched you. They've already saw how you handle situations, and they know. But most abusers, they're going to tear you down about how they say things, what they do. They're going to tear you down first. Then they're going to isolate you. The purpose of isolation is so that when you realize what's happening, you are too ashamed, too embarrassed, and you feel like you've torn your relationship so bad that you can't even go to them for help. That's the whole reason they do that. So that you will be like, so that when you recognize, you're like, I can't go to them. I've messed up my relationship with them. They don't want to talk to me because you've defended this person in front of them, and so it makes you feel like that you can't go back to them and talk to them. Some of the red flags, I talked about this, but that overwhelming feeling of fear. You can't say what you think. You can't bring up certain topics. I want to say this because as I was doing my research, because I am also a licensed Christian therapist, and I was going through this, I was like, there are a lot of people that go through this and don't even realize they're in it. A lot of people. They accuse you of having an affair. You're too afraid to say no to sex. If they blame you, this is a big one. They blame you for the abuse. It was what you did. You made me do that. I wouldn't have done it if you wouldn't have done this. That's a big one. They criticize you. They tell you what to wear, how you should look. They can't handle when other people look at you. My daughter, I have a 17-year-old daughter, and I tell her, I said, if a guy has a problem with you speaking to another guy, that's a red flag. That's a big red flag. I say because he's preparing to control you. And so it seems subtle. It seems, really nice, no big thing. I have like I said, I have a 17-year-old daughter. My 12-year-old daughter is here. I try not to hide much from them. I try to be very transparent because they are young ladies right now, but they will be women one day. And I want them to be able to understand things. And the big thing today in society is, and not everybody, a lot of people think it's okay, but I tell my daughters it's big among teenagers who are into sex. And I tell her all the time, no man should ever choke you. If he choke you, he's testing you. If he can choke you in sex, he will choke you when there is no sex. And so I teach my daughters that because it's not cool. And no man should put their hands on you in that way. He throws things or she throws things, yells, make you feel small. Don't allow basic necessity. I have seen this happen more to men, but it does happen to women. Men that I have seen abuse, the woman controls everything. He can't get his hair cut. He can't do anything. And it happens the same way with women. They can't even buy their monthly necessary goods because that's abuse. Abandons you in unknown places, lock you in and out of your house, make you dress sexually, those are some red flags. And for those who are